Hi everybody, April here with Second Star Journal. Sorry for being MIA these past couple of weeks. It's just been kind of hectic getting ready for vacation, but I am back today with a new video. This is going to be my Project Life Week 14 process video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get started. So this week's going to go really fast because it wasn't really a busy week. I think every picture that I have for this week is from Easter Sunday because it was the nicest day, and it was also probably our busiest day. So the first card that I'm going to work on is my title card, and I love this card. It's from Ellie Studio, and I love the color and the phrases, and I felt like this really matched this week. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my Heidi Swap Roller date stamp, and I'm going to stamp out the dates on that little Ellie Studio die cut that you see, the little flag. And I am using Catherine Pooler's All That Jazz ink this week. Now, this is my first time using this ink, so I did press a little hard on the ink pad the first time around, and I had a lot of excess ink that I noticed when I stamped on my spare piece of paper. But I go ahead and make the adjustments that I need and stamp down the dates on that die cut, and I'm going to stick that down in the top right corner. Now, before I actually stick that die cut down, I want to make sure I place it in the right spot where it will fit the week 14. And this week I am using Felicity Jane's Amber Puffy alphabets, which I love. They had this mustardy, I guess, marigold color. So I didn't have enough E's, so what I'm going to do is take the W and K and then the number 14 and just kind of stick that down. And once I have the placement where I need it to be, I'm going to go ahead and stick down that the little die cut with the date stamps on it and call this card good. Now I went with that mustardy marigold color for the week 14 because I wanted to try to bring in a different color into this spread because the teals felt a little overwhelming, and because of the picture on the right hand side I thought it would kind of match perfectly. So I am going to go ahead and jump ahead to my next card, which is my journaling card with those two photos. Now I wanted the photos to be kind of off-centered like that, and I am going to cut them down because they are a little bit bigger than I had hoped for. But I wanted the journaling to kind of surround the pictures. So what I'm going to do is once they're cut down, I'm going to have them kind of be placed where I want it to, take a pencil and lightly draw an outline so that way when I bring this journaling card through my typewriter, I know where to stop with the journaling. So here I am just drawing an outline on that picture and then bringing this over to my typewriter, and I'll jump ahead. Now that I have my journaling done, I'm just going to erase the line and go ahead and stick those two pictures down. And while I do that, let me go ahead and explain to you about my week. Like I said in the beginning, it really wasn't a busy week for us. The busiest day was Easter, and it started off with making my girls pancakes, which is that bottom picture on that journaling card that you see. And then after breakfast, my husband and I ended up taking our drone to the field downtown just to play around with it. And I grabbed that panoramic picture that you see up top. And I will explain a little bit more details of that when I'm journaling on that. And then after we flew the drone, we came home and picked up the girls and took them out for ice cream for the day. So it was really a good day. As I was explaining the week, I did go ahead and stamp down a stamp, and I ended up winning this stamp online, so I'm not 100% sure where it comes from, but it says Easter Joy, so I stamp it in that same color, that All That Jazz color in the bottom left-hand corner, and I'm sticking down my photos, and then the last thing I do for this card to call it good is I have a Ellie Studio die cut that says Handmade with Love, so I stick that right on the picture of the pancakes and then call this card good. And I'm going to go ahead and work on my panoramic picture up top. Now on to that panoramic picture. So I know it's going to be kind of hard to see, but this is of a field downtown. It is a soccer field, baseball field, and track field all together. And this was our first time flying our drone. So the first thing I did was take that Ellie Studio, it was a rainbow kind of circle die cut, and I put it in the right hand corner. And then I have this little flag that is a star in the teal color, and I ended up just writing the location and put that all the way on the left hand side of the photo. And I was going to kind of call this good, but I went ahead and grabbed my Echo Park Enable dots, and I think this is from the Summer Adventure because they had teal dots. I put one little dot in the middle of the rainbow, and then the next dot I end up using as the dash between the week and 14. So after the enamel dots are stuck down, I go ahead and grab my embellishment drawer and try to figure out if there's any embellishments that I want to add to this. And I am looking through my Ellie Studio icon chipboard stickers, and there is a flag chipboard sticker of the sun, and it's yellow. Now, it's not the same kind of yellow as the Puffy alphabet stickers, but I do go ahead and stick that down on the photo because it does bring in different colors to this spread, and it matches the yellow that's in the rainbow that will be on the right hand side of the spread. So once that's stuck down, I go through my stamps, and I have a Heidi Swap stamp, and there was this phrase, a circle sticker that says "that view though," and I really wanted to use that on that picture right there. So I go ahead and grab my archival ink and I stamp it down, and I was so impressed and so happy with how well it stamped down that I thought I'd give it another shot. And I have this kind of like a exclamation point bubble that is from Ellie Studio, and I forget the name of it right now, but I will link it down below. And it's hard to see in this picture, but me and my husband are standing there. So I go ahead and grab the stamp, and I stamp directly on the photo, and it really did not come out very well at all. So what I did is, you saw me test out the stamp before on the piece of paper. I just cut that out and fussy cut it out and stick it over that, and it kind of points to where me and my husband are in that photo. I do end up looking through my word phrase stickers to see if there's anything that I might be able to add, but then I decide to call this spread good. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be back next week with another video. Thank you. Bye.